Beloved soul, I am speaking to you now, not later, not when it feels convenient, but in this very moment because your silence has stretched longer than it should. You felt the nudge, you sensed the shift, yet you hesitated. I have watched your quiet moments, the times you knew you were meant to act but chose to wait. And now something has been set in motion that you did not expect. This is not incident, not coincidence. This is alignment meeting delay, and it is creating pressure around your path. You wondered if anyone noticed your stillness, your hesitation, your refusal to step forward when the door was already open. But listen carefully. What you ignore does not disappear, it transforms. What you delay does not dissolve, it redirects. And now there are movements happening beyond your sight, responses being formed because of what you did not do. This is your wake-up moment, not to fear, but to finally understand the weight of your inaction. I am calling you out of passive waiting. You were not created to stand still while your purpose moves ahead without you. You were not designed to sit in comfort while opportunity recalibrates itself elsewhere. The time you thought you had, it has shifted. The window you assumed would remain open is now narrowing, not to punish you, but to push you into clarity. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. If this message is reaching you, it is not random. It is precise. It is timed. It is meant to interrupt your current mindset. Comment 1111 if you feel this urgency rising within you right now. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss what is being revealed next. You have been reading signs but refusing to interpret them fully. You saw patterns forming, doors opening, connections aligning, yet you questioned whether it was truly for you. That doubt has been your greatest delay. And now, what you hesitated to claim is being noticed by others who are ready to act without hesitation. There is movement happening around your name, your energy, your potential. What you thought was hidden is being observed. What you believed was unnoticed is being evaluated. And understand this, action attracts acceleration, but silence attracts intervention. Something is now shifting not because you acted, but because you didn't. This is not meant to unsettle you, but to awaken you. You still have influence over what unfolds next, but only if you move now. Not tomorrow. Not after more thinking. Now. Because delay from this point forward will not feel the same, it will feel heavier, more urgent, more pressing. If you are beginning to understand the seriousness of this moment, comment 2222 below. Align yourself with this timing. Like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected to these messages that are guiding you forward. You have been waiting for a perfect signal, something undeniable, something that removes all doubt. But I tell you this, clarity comes after movement, not before it. The longer you wait for certainty, the more you distance yourself from the very thing you are asking for. There are people, systems, and decisions already forming paths that could either include you or move without you. This is where your silence becomes costly. Not in loss, but in missed positioning. And positioning matters more than effort at this stage. You feel it, don't you? That quiet pressure building inside you. That sense that something is about to shift whether you're ready or not. That is not anxiety. That is awareness trying to rise above your hesitation. This is your moment to respond differently. Not with fear, but with decisive clarity. Comment 33:33 if you are choosing to break your silence and step forward now. Like, share, and subscribe to remain aligned with what is unfolding. You thought you had more time to prepare, to think, to refine. But preparation without action turns into delay disguised as responsibility. And delay at this level changes outcomes. Not because you are incapable, but because timing is precise. Something has already been set into motion in response to your stillness. It is not here to harm you, it is here to replace hesitation with momentum. But whether that momentum includes you fully depends on what you do next. Do not misinterpret this moment. This is not about pressure for the sake of urgency. This is about alignment catching up to you. You have been called, prompted, nudged repeatedly. Now the call is louder because the time is shorter. You are not behind, but you are at risk of standing still while everything else moves forward. And movement is the language of transformation. If you feel the shift and you are ready to move with it, comment 44:44 right now. Like, share, and subscribe so you stay in sync with this message and what follows. You must understand something deeper. Your silence has been speaking louder than your words. It has been communicating hesitation to opportunities, uncertainty to alignment, and doubt to direction. And now, responses are forming around that message. But here is the truth, you can change the message instantly. The moment you act, everything recalibrates. The moment you step forward, paths reopen, timing adjusts, and alignment returns to you. Nothing is permanently lost, but not everything will wait indefinitely. This is why you are hearing this now. This is why you feel this intensity. Because you are at a turning point where inaction and action will create two completely different realities for you. Do not ignore this moment. Do not scroll past it mentally. Sit with it, feel it, and respond. Comment 55:55 if you are choosing action over hesitation today. Like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to this unfolding path. You were never meant to watch your life from a distance. You were meant to engage with it, shape it, move within it. And now, everything is calling you back into participation. The silence ends here. The waiting ends here. The questioning ends here. Move. I am not finished with you, and what you thought was the end of your strength is only the beginning of your transformation. I have seen every moment of your struggle, every quiet tear, every time you held yourself together when no one else noticed. You thought your pain was hidden, but nothing about you has ever been unseen. Even in your lowest moments, I was there, not distant, not silent, but working in ways you could not yet understand. Your pain has not been wasted. Every delay, every disappointment, every door that did not open when you expected, it has all been shaping something deeper within you. You asked for change, but you did not realize that change often begins with discomfort. You asked for elevation, but elevation requires you to release what can no longer go with you. What you called loss was often preparation. I know there were moments when you questioned everything, your path, your purpose, even your own strength. You wondered if you were moving in the wrong direction, if you had missed your chance, if you were simply not enough. But hear me clearly, you were never disqualified. You were being refined. What felt like breaking was actually rebuilding happening beneath the surface. If this speaks directly to what you've been feeling, comment 1111 as a sign that you are ready to receive what is coming. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you stay connected to this message meant for you. There is a breakthrough forming for you, but it will not arrive the way you expected. You have been looking for sudden change, an instant shift, something obvious and undeniable. But your breakthrough is unfolding in layers. It begins within you, your mindset, your courage, your willingness to move differently. Healing is already taking place inside you, even if you do not fully feel it yet. The heaviness you carried is beginning to lift, the confusion is starting to clear, and the weight of past disappointments is losing its hold. You are not the same person you were before, even if your surroundings look similar. What hurt you deeply was not meant to define you permanently. It came to reveal your resilience, to show you how strong you truly are. You survived moments you once believed would break you completely. And now, you are standing at the edge of something new, not because everything is perfect, but because you are stronger. You are being called to release what still lingers in your heart. The resentment, the regret, the unanswered questions, these things cannot move forward with you. Healing requires letting go, not because what happened was acceptable, but because you deserve peace. If you are ready to let go of what has been weighing on you, comment 2222 below. Like, share, and subscribe so you remain aligned with this healing journey. You have carried pain quietly, often pretending you were fine when inside you felt overwhelmed. You learned to function while hurting, to keep going while feeling uncertain. But I am calling you into a different season now, a season where you no longer have to carry everything alone. Your breakthrough is connected to your willingness to open your heart again. Not to the same patterns, not to the same situations, but to new possibilities. You cannot receive new blessings while holding tightly to old wounds. There is something being prepared for you that will restore what you thought was lost. Not in the exact same form, but in a way that aligns with who you are becoming. What is ahead of you is not a repeat of your past, it is an upgrade shaped by everything you have learned. Do not let fear convince you to stay where you are. Fear will tell you that it is safer to remain in the familiar, even if the familiar has caused you pain. But growth requires movement, and movement requires trust. If you feel yourself being pulled towards something new, even if it feels uncertain, comment 33 to 33 as your declaration to move forward. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected to what is unfolding. Your healing is not just for you. It will impact the way you speak, the way you love, the way you show up in the world. The strength you are developing will become a source of light for others who are still walking through what you have already overcome. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aware, more grounded, and more aligned. The things that once shook you will no longer have the same power. The situations that once confused you will become clear. The cycles that once repeated will begin to break. This is what transformation looks like, not perfection, but progress. Not instant change, but steady evolution. You are moving forward, even if it feels slow. You are healing, even if it feels incomplete. Do not measure your progress against anyone else. Your journey is unique, your timing is specific, and your path is designed for you. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. If you are choosing to trust this process, even without full clarity, comment 44:44 right now. Like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected to these messages guiding you forward. The breakthrough you are waiting for is not just something that happens to you, it is something you step into. It requires your participation, your belief, your willingness to act even when it feels uncertain. You have been prepared more than you realize. Everything you have gone through has equipped you with insight, strength, and awareness. You are not starting from nothing, you are starting from experience. There will be moments ahead where you will recognize how far you have come. Situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer affect you the same way. Decisions that once confused you will become clear. You will respond differently because you have grown. And when that moment comes, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are in transition. Your miracle is not distant, it is developing. Your breakthrough is not delayed, it is aligning. Your healing is not incomplete, it is ongoing. Stay present. Stay aware. Stay open. If you are ready to receive what is being prepared for you, comment 55:55 as your sign of alignment. Like, share, and subscribe so you continue walking this path with clarity. What is ahead of you will not require you to be someone else. It will require you to fully step into who you already are becoming. And that is where everything begins to change. Amen.